I'm in New Jersey and down in Rutgers College, and my friend goes, "Oh, my friend's doing a concert in an hour and a half." So I was like, "Shit, we gotta go. We gotta go now. We got." Something stirred in me, and I was like, "Come on, we gotta go. We gotta support your friend." But it was something more. Like, I don't know what it was. I flew there. We got into my truck, and we just made. I made a beeline for Brooklyn, New York, and it was pretty amazing how I got a parking spot right in front. There's a little church in the back streets of Brooklyn. That was where Helen lived. I didn't know that. Nice neighborhood, but there's no parking. Somehow I had a parking spot right in front. I'm like, is this for real? So I went down below the church. And there's like a little auditorium space, and we got there just in time. So, and that's where I saw Helen for the first time. She did her little show, and she was cute. And I remember she was just glowing. Like there wasn't many. It wasn't because of the lights. You didn't even have many lights or anything. It's just like this girl's glowing. And you came walking up, and you're like hi, like, because I was standing next to your dad. Like he already knew me. It was pretty magical. I wasn't expecting it that day. I was just, I don't know, I was kind of going through a rough time and just felt like I was searching in all the wrong places for a partner and even a singer for my music and stuff. And then I found Helen, and those things started to change for me. And it was so powerful and overwhelming, it scared me.
We got in touch through Facebook, and we got to know each other a little bit and chatted, and I love Facebook for that. You can get to know people. And
I came over with my guitar.
Yes, in June.
And
so
it was all over.
It was all over. Yeah, so our first date was amazing. And then we had 2 weeks of pure bliss where we were just, talking to each other and seeing each other a lot. I'm glad.
Yeah, we actually wrote our first song on our first date. Like, when does that happen? I couldn't make that up. I mean, I could be lying, but...
No, you're not. Remember that?
No, we did. We wrote a song called My Soul Wants to Sing. We just wrote it. And I realized that we were good at improvising. Helen's really good at improvising words on the spot, and I thought that was exceptional.
Timothy is amazing with just creating melodies, just creating music out of the blue, and we have been doing that ever since we met, especially in the last years. We have had a lot of songs come out of that, just improvising, and then Timothy takes the words and the music and changes it around to make it a perfect song for us. And My Soul Wants to Sing, we have that on Spotify as the band From the Ether. You can find it there.
We called our project From the Ether because our the words and the music, they seem to, come from the ether.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the short explanation of that.
After 2 weeks, we went through our first separation. He had to step back, and I had to learn to deal with that and be on my own and find myself. And I went through a dark night of the soul, and I know Timothy went through his own dark night of the soul at that time.
I was going through a tough time with living situation and things like that, and I didn't really want to drag Helen into it and really associate her with like my family and stuff, and just yet or at all. I don't know. I just didn't want to burden her. I know she never really had like a really serious relationship yet, too. So kind of deterred me from destroying your innocence in a way.
I always knew I would not find the man of my dreams in Europe. I knew I wouldn't find him there. And I felt Timothy around me for years before I even met him in person. I knew since I was 6 years old that I would be with a man who was exactly like him. Like, I look at him now and it's like he is the pure picture I saw in my dreams when I was younger. I mean it.
When I came to Helen's room in the church, it's like she didn't have really much. She had an air bed, a little blow up bed, and like a shelf with all her like spiritual things, candles and incense stuff, and Jesus and Saint Germain and goddesses and tarot cards and all this other stuff. I'm like, this girl. Like, these are the things she has. It's awesome.
I was going through a lot to find myself again. I felt like I was just starting to let go of my whole past, all my baggage, and that means broken hearts, because the guys in Europe that I met over there, they always knew I was meant for something different. They were not interested in a relationship with me because I would not stay there. And I actually told everyone I ever met that I would one day be in New York City. Focusing on yourself is important. It's a great idea to do that no matter what, no matter in what state you are in. I had to learn that while I was separated from Timothy, and I had to learn it while we were in our relationship too, because you know, when you're together like we are, and we lived in a 33-foot travel trailer for almost 2 years all the time, you need to find space and time where you can just be independent of each other. And that was a big issue from my side, especially because I always felt like I want to do everything with Timothy.
We were sardines. we were canned goods. Yeah, it's hard because I like to have my alone time too. Sometimes it's stressful, but
yeah.
You're lucky I like you. You're lucky you're cute.
I'm so small I could just be on a little couch and that's it.
Yeah, Helen and I, we get along so well, and we talk about anything and everything.
They always say every twin flame has a purpose, and Timothy and I, we've learned about our purpose pretty early on. I think the last 4 or 5 years ago, we started to have a vision of creating a sanctuary for humanity, and while 2020 happened, we weren't really able to do it, but the longer we had to wait for it, the bigger our dreams and visions became.
Mm-hmm.
So our
I want more and more.
Yes. So our big goal is in the near future, hopefully by next year, to find land that we can buy and to have a sanctuary for people from all over the world to come, musicians, creators, people who just want to live and have their own acres. We want to have cabins and a campground where people can join from all over, stay for a few months, stay for a year or two, basically like have our own little village where we grow our own food, where we have animals and hiking trails and a music venue where people can come and play shows and record. A recording studio, at least one, if not 2 or 3.
Nice little chapel for people to get married and have service.
Yes. A beautiful retreat, a sanctuary, and a healing center and an academy.
Mm-hmm.
Where people can learn how to survive, where people can learn how to grow their own food, all different kind of things and any kind of topic. 4D land.
It's like a whole city.
Yes, a whole city.
That the longer that we have to wait for it, I want a whole country. Then I want an island. Then I want a whole planet.
Yeah, so that is our big vision and our mission too. So we're both ministers. We will have ceremonies and have retreats where we can go and we can lead people that are going through a hard time to come back together or to find to them to their true self. That's our purpose. That's a big mission for the both of us. So we're excited about that. I feel it happening more and more.
Right. Guidance, healing, fun, even, learning, growth. Everyone says trust the process. Well, we're facilitators of that process. We'll help with that process.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to do it on your own. It's hard to do it when you're solo or you're never, you're still searching like I was and we were before we met. Or going through separation or whatever you're doing in life. It doesn't matter. It's hard to do it alone. It's good to have fellowship. There's a lot of, sometimes church doesn't cut it. A lot of churches are going down. We've been across America. I've seen a lot of empty, vacant churches. And, that was an old way for people to get together on Sunday or Saturday, whatever their Sabbath was, their day of rest, and get together for fellowship and a good message, to feel good. And that's what we want to provide. And that's like the big goal. That's the long-term goal, to have our sanctuary. Our short-term goal is to pay the rent. So that's our adventure right now. What a quest it is. Well, we're just getting started. Helen's been offering life coaching. She's been doing some one-on-one online coaching or on the phone or with Zoom.
Mm-hmm. My one client, she said herself, basically something that would have taken her more than 2-3 years of going through it. She has gone through it in the last 9 months just by talking to me every other week for an hour. I offer an hour of 60 minutes basically where we just talk and I cheer people up and I help them go through whatever they're going through, even if it's a different topic. We don't have to always talk about every single twin flame related situation. We can talk about whatever's going on in the life, because I'm not just a twin flame and relationship coach. I'm generally a coach. I'm your cheerleader. I'll be by your side no matter what. I'm here. I'm your sister. And Timothy is your brother. We're here because we are family and we want you guys to succeed. We want to help you no matter where you are in your journey. It doesn't matter if you're already in a relationship and you just need to talk to someone, because honestly, sometimes we just need someone else to talk to.
I'm realizing the importance of having to talk about things, frustrations and whatever, it's just life. And I like talking to people. I like kind of been a little more introverted and hiding, but I think that's got to change for me. I'm willing to offer one-on-one too. I think I'm going to set that up so you can, if you need to talk to a man or somebody who understands or whatever you want to call it, divine masculine, we can talk. I'm really good listening to, we listen to each other. We learn to, take turns talking, and that's good. I don't always have to talk. I'm a good listener too. And I can really help with anything going through. I've been through a lot myself, and we can go on and on about that, but yeah, it's very important to be able to talk about stuff, no matter what you're going through, and just know that it gets better. It's anything that you're going through a rough time, it's only temporary. Whether it's separation or a bad time with your job or your family, or maybe you're with somebody, you'd rather be with somebody else, or you're just having a tough time with your partner and trying to work on it, or just know that it's done. And it gets better. Life is always constantly changing, and I think change is the only thing that's inevitable. It's the only thing that's constant. So, I speak in generic concepts, but that's why I'm a minister, and I keep things discreet, like Helen was saying. Discreet. I don't say any names. I can keep a secret.
He's funny too. Oh my god, he makes me laugh every single day. And I don't know what I would have done without him. And we went through 3 separations. The last one was in 2020 during the, the time, I don't even have to say the name. I say 2020, everyone knows.
The bullshit years.
Yeah. I even left this country because we had a time where we just needed to be apart. And that is important. It's important because sometimes you need to remember how much you love each other and how much you need each other. And within a month of us separated, me leaving the country, Timothy actually came back to me. And we had long email exchanges and talking to each other for a while. We had misunderstandings there too. But then the moment we realized we just can't be without each other, we talked on the phone, on Zoom, like every day for hours. It was like he was there, but he was still living in America and I was in Germany. We went through a lot. So, we've been there, both of us. We can help with that and share our own personal experience.
Mm-hmm. People have realized that they need to talk to somebody, and it's more of a commonality now to be able to talk to somebody online and go live like this. I think the important thing is the anger, like I was talking about. The anger and the frustration, that's a good sign, because that's a sign that you're ready to move from denial. That's it. When you talk about when you think about AA or any kind of Addicts Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous or anything like that, there's a 12-step program that could be applied to any kind of habit or any kind of thing that you want to change. So if denial is the first step, or the stagnance, then the next step is anger. It's good to get angry, and I had to learn this because I've been angry a lot in my life. And a lot of times I pushed it down, or I hid it, or I didn't want to seem like I was crazy, or I just wanted to get my work done and just get through whatever I had to go through, whether it was school or work. But I can't stress enough the importance of letting the anger go, and I can really help with that. I can specialize in that. I think that's a very important step for a lot of people in the world right now. Whether it's this topic of twin flame or not, it doesn't matter. It's just like there's the emotional aspect. I can really help with that because I've gone through a lot of different emotions, even many emotions at the same time, and I've had to learn how to process it. And music has really helped me, but I think I can help people. I can help you find more of an emotional balance. I'm all about the balance. We live in such a world of contrast and polarity, and this team and that team, and red versus blue and black versus white, and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be that way. If anything, we use those concepts for fun, for friendly competition.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's dividing us and the people. Anyway, I can very much help with that. We can both help with that. And Jen asked us what we offer, and we offer guidance, support, a listening ear. We're both writers. We both write. We both make like quotes, memes.
I also write personal workbooks for individuals that are going through a situation, have questions. I channel it with divine energy. I step into your soul's energy if you allow me to, and I will find, it's a personal book, so it's really just written for you specifically. I offer that as well. So that's also on my website. So I will share that with you. But I've had a few people, and they said it already just reading that immensely changed their life. So I'm excited to do that as well. I offer, it's like the book is about 20 to 30 pages, and I have a smaller version and a bigger version for that. So check it out. Check it out on my blog. Yeah.
And you require what, like at least a picture? Or,
yes, a picture, so I can just...
Or...
No, just a picture. I mean, reach out to me via Messenger, and then just share a picture of you, so I can see a picture and I can feel the energy of people, and I can channel from there. So you don't have to offer much. You can just, write a question or something that you want to work on, and we can do that independently of twin flame relationships or anything that's going on in your life.
Yeah, Helen's great with that. With just, tapping in to what is empathizing with what you're emotionally going through, and who you are.
Right.
Without knowing it that well, she's really good with intuiting people.
Mm-hmm. You have a blockage sometimes, and you just need to work on that. And I also do meditation, guided meditations. I offer that, also personalized for whatever you're going through, and it'll be my voice. You hear me now. It'll be my voice, and if I use music, it's usually my own piano music that I channel as well. So all of that includes a lot of work, but I love doing it, and I think I can help a lot of people just with that.
And then we have our group, which we mentioned, and Helen has a video. I think it's pinned in the group,
mm-hmm.
but that explains the whole group. It's a really great deal. Some life coaches offer this for like thousands of dollars. I've seen it. It's expensive, but it's a really great deal. $100 a month to, just really, really get into and have a personal, small little group, little class, intimate little class, little family that they can relate to, like brothers and sisters, or connected friends,
mm-hmm.
and really get into some of the deep stuff.
Right.
That we may be scared of saying, because we notice a lot of people post anonymously because maybe they don't know who's going to see, and that's understandable. There's a lot of people in the group. That's why we made the VIP group.
It's secret. No one can find it unless they're invited.
Right.
Yeah, so that's good. So no one knows who's in it unless they're in it, and then it's like a sisterhood and brotherhood.
That's kind of why we charge for it too. I mean, yeah, we need the money and stuff, but we charge for it so if you're in the group, that, hey, everybody else is, they're paying too. You're not gonna go and go blab your information or whatever you're going through, and go tell your wife or go tell your husband.
Right. I always say what's in the group stays in the group. So.
Yeah, what happens in Twin Flame Club stays in Twin Flame Club.
And I like to do the Zoom meetings every Sunday so that everyone has time and can enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't want to be part of Zoom, I will record it and put it on video and unlisted on YouTube, so anyone can watch it at any time.
We'd like to help you, and we can't heal you, but we'll help you heal yourself.
Exactly.
Kind of thing,
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect to end the
All right, see ya.
live stream today. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Comment down below. I will put a link down. As Timothy said, we're going through a hard time right now. We are about to lose the house, which would be pretty sad.
Yeah.
Because we have everything here that we can use to help other people. We made a GoFundMe for help. We have had some really great people helping us, so things happened. I'm not able to talk to my family anymore, so it's gotten a little hard. Now we're grateful for any support. we're here for you. I'd rather help you rather than just ask for donations. I would rather help you. I do readings too, if you are interested in twin flame readings or any kind of topic. $20 for a reading. I do that. Reach out to me or to Timothy for any questions. I will put the links down below. And
yeah, feel free to ask questions, even if you're watching this later. Obviously, most of you are watching this after we were live in the present moment. But when you watch this, feel free to comment and like it, love it. And if you're into joining a group, we really want to do that group. We need some people interested. So if you're interested, message us. Yeah, we'd like to get that started. And if you want someone to talk to, we can talk about that too. See, work out a fair arrangement. Yeah, we'll all help each other. You know, that's why we're here. We're all in it together.
Yes, and if you want to try out a one-on-one coaching with me right now, whoever sees this, I'm offering $60 for 60 minutes for the first ever time, so you can see if you're even interested in working with me. Usually it's $111 for a single one, but if you ask me right now, I would do that $60 for an hour. Or if you want to do just 30 minutes, we'll do $30 for 30 minutes. Basically $1 a minute. You can choose, reach out to me, and we will fix something up. We will take care of that. I would love to see you and love to speak to you, help you, and I know Timothy too. He is an amazing listener. And I'm so happy that we get to do this. We get to introduce ourselves as the admins of this group. And we love you all. I'm so grateful you're here and joining us. And thank you for your help and donations or working with us in advance.
Yeah.
Thank you in advance.
And don't feel bad if you can't give any money right now. Times are tough. We're not just asking for that. We just want to help you.